Kamala Harris comeback? Woke bloke, please. Kamala Harris comeback. From what? Taking it on the chin by MAGA country? Swallow your medicine, wash it down with some pricey cab, and shut the fuck up already. Cackle. You're Hillary in blackface. Can I get a holla for Do It All Dad Year podcast firing on all cylinders? Can I get a holla for Do It All Dad? That being a freaking blah breath hick like the rest. Holla! Our country's got more versions of hick than Africa. It's got dialects. And it's not like a southern, northern, I'm better than you thing. It's just a boring around the clock hick thing. Holla! And I have I have crazy hick DNA, so I can't keep bourbon in the household. I'm aware of my crazy hick limitations. Growing up, my mom said, "Son, Kentucky's known for two things: horses and pretty women." And at the time, I said, "Mom, keep your sundress on before you tell me that Dad is hung like Seabiscuit." And that's the reason why you converted to Judaism after Dad nailed you into submission with his Hebrew hammer. Dave Schultz lives. Holla! Broad Street Bullies in the motherfucking house. Holla! Doodle Daddy, your podcast. Go New York, go! Holla! Demolish those hicks from Hotlanta and their sweet tea. Prove to the world that you got the world by the balls and that you got the Superman views. You've earned them for a reason. Carl Anthony Towns, I know you got it in you. Just swat away those freaking double teams as if they were a bunch of, desperate, you know, autograph seekers at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Play hungry like you haven't had a chopped cheese sandwich since January. Holla! Do It's All Dad Your podcast. It's a mouthful, I know. Kim Kardashian can't wrap her mouth around it. And I don't think that Bruce Jenner was asexual when he was married to Kris Jenner, but I'm positive that Bruce, I'm positive that Bruce was capable of achieving sustained stiffage after he convinced Kris Jenner to cut her hair shorter so she'd look more like a dolled up Ralph Macchio. All of a sudden, Bruce, all of a sudden, Bruce reassumes the mounting position and says, Bruce into Miyagi-Do now, Danielson. Long time. Can I get a holla for committing to A plus Bruce Jenner asexual debunking material? Holla! I'm a gender fluid comedian. I would know these things. Thank you very much. Yes, you're not listening to a podcast for a douche breath financial planner that has been working for Merrill Lynch in Fairfield, Connecticut for the past 25 years since graduating Amherst University, who is the beacon of stability, versus a emotionally volatile, all over the place Jew who's been fired more than a Palestinian slingshot. Can I get a holla for more mouthfuls of star-studded rub-a-dub-dub-dodge hilarity? Holla! You're welcome. Everyone on LinkedIn excluded. Thank you very much. and this is one of my favorite impersonations. Dr. Dre, the beat maestro, discussing the new business merger with his prodigy Eminem, discussing the new Microsoft merger with LinkedIn. Hey Slim, hey Slim, Microsoft paid 4.5 billion for LinkedIn. Ah, what? LinkedIn is lamer than ever, yo. Holla! Do It All Dad Your Podcast. Thank you, Robert Dub Dodge, very much. So 420. These days, 420, the National Pot Smoking Holiday for people that have worked as financial planners for Merrill Lynch in Fairfield, Connecticut. They have no idea what I'm talking about. Not that you're my target demographic, but the National Pot Smoking Holiday, 420, that was actually invented by two California stoners because that was the time they got stoned. Because I'm assuming that's when like Scooby Doo like reruns began. But and I'm almost positive it started in 1976 when I was born. Year of the Dragon. It's also the year that Donna Summer broke big, and both straight men and gay men both collectively went yum yum holla. Do It All Dad Your Podcast. Going, going, gone. Mr. October in late April. Holla! Dragon Lunge year. Thank you very much. 1976. Also the year that Boston broke big. Bob Seger released Night Moves, Eagles, Hotel California. And it was the year that Peter Frampton came alive all over your daughter's face, assuming she wasn't a hairy lipped, big back version of Brooke Shields. Holla! Do It All Dad Year Podcast in the zone of all zones. Holla! Thank you very much. So, and a lot of people also think that a lot of people do not know this. 420 is actually Hitler's birthday. 420 is Hitler's birthday. I haven't felt, I don't know you guys, but after I made that discovery, the last time I felt that bamboozled, Spike Lee, the last time I felt that bamboozled was when I learned that Mel Gibson had snuck. The last time I felt that bamboozled, after I learned that 420 is on Hitler's birthday, the last time I felt that bamboozled was when I learned that Sly Stallone had snuck Mel Gibson into Expendables 3. Holla! Do It All Dad Your Podcast. Thank you very much. I hate Nazi apologists with a deep-rooted passion. Kanye West, chosen people hater extraordinaire, is definitely at the top. And for an alleged artistic genius, like, why would you associate yourself with the swastika? Yee. It's a stupid looking symbol. I don't care if it's a Hindu Photoshop symbol. The swastika looks like two stick figures doing a 69 on a seesaw on government grade crystal meth. No less. Holla! But what else can you expect from that German fruitcake? Holla! Do It All Dad Your Podcast. Thank you very much. And I hate the fact that my father-in-law went out of his way, showed the unmitigated gall to tell his proud Jewish son-in-law, author of the Great American Jew novel and the co-sharing comedians, that he didn't care for the movie Inglourious Bastards. Him and his wife didn't care for the movie Inglourious Bastards. It's only the most hardcore, hilarious Nazi revenge film of my time. At the same time, I shouldn't act surprised. This is the same guy that booked reservations to see Apocalypto 6 million months in advance. Holla! For my funny ass, super endowed, exceptionally accentuated, funny, ultra swellage Jawbone. Holla! Do it all down here podcast. Thank you very much. It's the same father-in-law that threw down some shekels so my wife can get an electric Ford Mustang. Not that I was paying for it. Not that I have any real say. But how can I not view that as a passive aggressive backhanded purchase, knowing that a Ford was pen pals with Hitler, knowing that Ford's book, what was it called? The International Heap, inspired the Holocaust. No big deal, man. Then my wife wants me to take the car for a joyride. Then my wife, she wants me to take the car for a joyride. I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to pass on the joyride in the electric Ford Mustang. The moment I get situated in that car, the Ford Mustang, the anti Semitic AI is going to detect my Jew blood based on my Lou Reed playlist alone. That also has some like Billy Joel in there just to piss off that cheapskate queen. And the moment that the anti Semitic Ford AI detects my Jew tainted blood based on my Lou Reed, gender fluid friendly Lou Reed playlist alone, that car is all of a sudden become a self driving car that goes back in time and takes you to the nearest death camp in Dachau. Holla! Do it all down here podcast. Thank you very much. But yes, 420. It's hard to rally for 420 with your buds, your pothead buds, in your 40s and 50s because we're older than 8. It's not because we have kids, but it's harder because we all never mastered out the pump fake, or we kept on, or because we're freaking dumbass stoners who kept on forgetting to ask if the pills still made our partners nauseous. Holla! But it's harder to rally for 420, the National Pot Smoking Holiday. Ever since most states decided to follow Peter Tosh's advice and legalize it, holla! Fucking nailed it. Do it all daddy your podcast. Legalize it, holla! Peter Tosh forevermore. Thank you very much. So again, it's harder than ever to rally for 420 ever since most of our states in the United States of America decided to take Peter Tosh's advice and legalize it. Friend calls, dude, it's 420. Mang. But, dude, I do edibles now. And I'm no longer at the mercy of my dealer's beeper. Also, like now that marijuana is legal basically everywhere, 420 as a whole has become passe. Like hitting Kamala Harris after she gets passed around by the Phi Beta Gamma Rama fraternity at Howard University. Holla! Can I get a holla for puff, puff, pass, camel toe, ho, holla! Go New York, go New York, go! Doodle, Daddy, your podcast, bound for glory. Thank you very much.